Tying my teeth for weight loss was one of the most traumatic things that I've ever done to myself. Like I still cannot even get I still can't get over that. That was like, oh my god, I was frustrated. Anyways, before we go further into this video, I need you to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification, and drop your comment in the comment section. And let's get to the story time. I would never advise anybody to tie their teeth because they want to lose weight. I will never advise anybody to do anything extreme just for weight loss. Weight loss is a process. Weight loss does not happen overnight. You did not gain all the weight overnight, and neither will you lose all the weight overnight. Anyways, let me give you my experience of when I tied my teeth back in the university and how I got frustrated. God, I can't. Oh my God. Okay, so let's get into this video. So back in uni, before I got into uni, I was discussing with my godmom about how I wanted to tie my teeth, and because I was so frustrated, I was obese, I was weighing like a whole lot for my age, and then I told her that I wanted to tie my teeth. I did not have that money as at that time. I think it was about 20 or 25,000. And then she advised me against it, that it was not something that I should just take out my time to lose the weight. But because I did not have the knowledge that I have now, yeah, so I wanted like a quick fix. So I couldn't afford it. But when I got into university, yes, and I was getting my monthly allowance now, I decided that okay, I want to save up for it. And so that day, because I've tried so many things and they weren't working, that day I decided to um go go to the hospital, go to the dental department, and I spoke to a dentist. And I was telling my friends and my best friends then in school, Patience and Doris, shout out to them. I was like, I'm going to tie my teeth. And when I tie my teeth, I'm going to lose weight in a month. And everybody would just be like, hot yeah, hot girl. So um I went to the hospital, got the card. I think they told me it was 20 or 25,000 or 30,000. I can't really remember how much I paid as at that time. And then the dentist told me, she said that if I come back that week, or if I come back the next day, she won't take it off. That she only take it off the day I've told her that I want to take it off. And that would have been like a month later. Because I told her I was looking at 4 weeks, 8 weeks, yeah, right? And she told me about the procedure. Now they're going to tie my teeth with like iron stuff, and then I'll be unable to eat. I can only just use mouthwash, brush, and only just drink juices and everything. I was really ready, I was super excited, I was pumped up, I'd saved money, I wanted to slay, I wanted to look good, I was seeing my colleagues in uni, how they were really, really looking so good. And I didn't like the way that people always just stared at me because I was so big, I couldn't walk walk amongst people without them, turning their heads and looking at me. So I had really low self-esteem. And then the annoying part of everything that, back in University of Calabar, you only have buses and cabs, so there is no, you don't have all these bikes and everything. So if I'm going to fit in into the cab with somebody, I have to pay for two seats, or I have to pay for the whole seat, because people were just always just grumbling. And then I wasn't really happy. My clothes, I looked so ugly. I'm going to insert my university picture up here. So I was looking somehow like I wasn't happy with myself. So I really needed to make a change. And so I was super excited when the whole procedure was, explained to me. The dentist actually warned me, like I said, that she wasn't going to. So I told her I was going to remove everything in 4 weeks, 4 to 8 weeks. And she said if I come earlier, if I come the next day, if I come that week, if I come the next week, that she's not going to attend to me, she's not going to remove it, that she'll stick to what I have said. And I agreed. And so the procedure was done. Yeah, the procedure was done, and I was excited. I was hopeful, right? But my friends, Patience and Doris, were always hanging out at that time. So you know how university life is now. You just have to jai jai, and every time we go out, my friends will order for seafood okra, they'll order for goat meat pepper soup, they'll order for afang soup, stuff that had like big, big meat. I know I was a foodie, I really loved food. So every time I would be so frustrated. And the annoying part was I would never find like natural juice, something I could sip on that was healthy. and I did not even have a juicer back in university, so I have to just always do with fruit pack. And so what's the point of me tying my teeth if I want to lose weight when I'm taking something that is full of sugar and additives, right? So I was always just frustrated. When we go out, I'll be sad, I'll be sipping on water. I could only sip on water. If I wake up in the morning, I will not be able to open my mouth wide, because by the time I want to yawn, I'll now remember that, oh, my jaw, like they have tied my jaw and my teeth and everything. And then I'll be frustrated. I could only use mouthwash. So I wasn't even confident enough to talk to people, because I felt like whatever I say, they will maybe perceive something that is not nice. So it was a really traumatic experience for me, and I will never advise anybody to actually do that. So when I couldn't stand it anymore was so I was very active in church. I was in the choir and I could not sing. Mind you, I have a very good voice and I was very active. They were always giving me like solo to sing and everything, songs to score. Nobody gave me some because I couldn't talk. Now I couldn't even call a cab, because by the time you want to call a cab, for example, my school was at Itabo. Now see the way I pronounced it, Itabo. You see, I have to open my teeth. Now I couldn't even, call the name of my school for people to know that that's where for the cab people to know that that was where I was going to. So I would just, and then they will get frustrated and angry and just leave, right? So it was hard for me to get cab. Now all of these things I could manage, but where I couldn't, where I was so frustrated was when it had to do with church. So I couldn't sing anymore. When I go for service on, I think we always go for service Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, Sundays. So I couldn't, sing in church. I couldn't worship. I couldn't do anything. Like, it was frustrating for me. And then one particular day, they weren't even giving me songs to sing anymore, because what am I going to sing? So one particular, I think it was a Tuesday service or Monday service. I couldn't participate in class, by the way, because if a teacher asked me something, if the lecturer asked me something, I couldn't even answer. I know my friends were like always teasing me, and and so that particular day, it was on a Tuesday, I think Tuesday service in church. I was attending Living Faith Chapel as at that time in uni. So I think it was a service, Monday or Tuesday prayer service, and then I could not pray. Oh my God. I could not open my mouth to talk to God. I could not sing. I could not do anything. And so I got so frustrated, and then I left the church. So I went outside of the church. I went to look for nail. Oh my God. I was frustrated. Like, I was done. I couldn't eat one. I couldn't call a cab. I couldn't participate. I couldn't do anything. I could not even wash my teeth properly. I had to like be using mouthwash and everything. I just looked for nail or more. I said, I'm going to remove this iron thing that is just, that they used to just steal my teeth. What sort of rubbish, what sort of life is this? And so I tried dragging it out, and it couldn't come out. In fact, I started bleeding, and I was, I think I was crying. I was tired. I called my friend. I was just crying. I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, this weight loss thing, I don't know. I'm done, because I had no idea. Now back in uni, I didn't have any correct information about how to lose weight the proper way. And so I had to just be stuck with that. Anyways, I was later able to, have the procedure with the I went back to the dentist. Now this is where the annoying part. This is where the thing became so annoying. I went back to the dentist, and the dentist told me that she will not be able, sorry, that she will not be able to take out the metal. That because I told her that this is when I'm going to come and take it off. And I was angry, like I was super angry. I was like, what do you mean? I paid for it. So why would you tell me that you can't take it? I paid like 25, 30,000 for this thing. So why are you now telling me that you can't take it out? As in, for what? So I was so angry. I nearly caused a scene, and she finally took it out. When she took it out, I had a breath of fresh air. I walked like it was as if I was free. I was taken out of bondage. And I went to my best friend's house, and my best friend made me rice and goat meat. Correct one, patience. I love you. Anyway, she made me coconut rice and goat meat, and that's why I'm even having this story time. And when she made it, and I was actually okay. Did I still have information and everything? No, I had the information years later when I got into the wellness industry. Now, why am I saying this? There is no quick fix to weight loss. Even in 2023 right now, people are actually still following this sort of things where they tell you different things that you have to do as quick fix. The secret to losing weight is balance. Balance, balance, balance. You have to be in a calorie deficit. You have to be in a calorie deficit. You have to exercise, you have to drink water, you have to have enough sleep, you have to eat healthy, you have to up your vegetables, you have to be physically active, you have to know exactly what you are putting in your mouth. You have to have it. And now, if you don't have that information, seek professional help. And if you cannot seek professional help, just reduce the amount of things that you eat, the amount of fizzy and the amount of sugary things, and just eat in moderation. Your vegetables, your carbs, not too much um, 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 junk foods, and then you just take it one step at a time. But the thing is that you cannot wake up one morning and see that you have lost all the weight. It is a process, right? I was able to lose that 5 kg in 2020, and I can tell you that I've gained the weight and lost and gained weight and lost and gained weight and lost, and I have all of this information, and I'm still on the journey. So the journey doesn't just start and just end. Even the best of the best usually, just always just miss things, so, and just make mistakes. So there, you're not above mistakes. Take it one step at a time, and I promise you, you'll be happy that you did. So don't let anybody deceive you. Don't go and buy something that will damage your liver, your kidney, that will damage your intestine. Don't go and take anything that will not keep you healthy in the long run. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, turn on your post notification. Drop your comments in the comment section. And guess what? I have another story time. I'm going to actually do a series of all the things that I've done to lose weight. And so you can learn from this. Bye.